Tonight's story is the kind of breaking update that makes the entire internet freeze mid-scroll and the comment sections explode in real time. Cause just when everyone thought that Diddy saga couldn't get any wilder, couldn't get any darker, couldn't get any more unpredictable, 50 Cent just pulled the biggest power move of the year. Out of nowhere, he announced that his highly anticipated Netflix series, Seancombs, The Reckoning, finally has a release date, and it's dropping this December. And bro, when that news hit the timeline, it was like pouring gasoline on a fire that was already out of control. Fans were shocked. Industry insiders were whispering. Even celebrities who swore they'd stay out of the drama couldn't help themselves. Because, let's be honest, everybody knows 50 Cent doesn't just make documentaries. He makes weapons. And this series, people are saying this is the one that could rewrite the entire Combs legacy forever. The timing is insane. The tension is unmatched. The stakes, higher than ever. And while Diddy's team is scrambling behind the scenes, one question. It's spreading like wildfire across social media. Why did 50 wait until now to drop the date? And what exactly is he about to expose? The moment 50 Cent dropped the December release date for Seancombs, The Reckoning, the entire industry felt a shift. It wasn't just an announcement. It was a warning shot, signal, a message coded in pure chaos. People said you could feel the temperature online rise like someone opened the gates of a digital volcano. And at the center of the eruption, one name, Sean Diddy Combs. It all began at exactly 11:07 a.m. Fans are convinced 50 Cent chose that time on purpose. When he posted a cryptic video showing dark clouds rolling across the New York skyline, the caption, "December. It's time." That was it. No emojis, no extra words, no teaser, nothing. Just a promise soaked in menace. And within minutes, millions of people were pouring into the comments asking one question. What did 50 Cent find that's so explosive? Industry insiders say this documentary has been in the works for over a year, filmed in silence, edited in private studios, guarded like a federal secret. But the timing is what set everything off, because Diddy is already drowning in accusations, lawsuits, federal investigations, and public backlash. The man's name has barely left the trending page since spring. And now this. Netflix series created by the very rapper who once dedicated years of petty warfare just to troll and expose his industry rivals. The man who said he treats beef like cardio. But before the public even saw the storm coming, the people closest to Diddy were already panicking. According to sources close to the Combs family, the moment the release announcement hit their phones, emotions ran high and the household was thrown into panic. Some family members were yelling, some crying, some in complete denial. One insider claims that King Combs slammed his phone on the table and said, "Why now? Why does he hate us this much?" Another source says Diddy's team immediately held an emergency meeting that lasted nearly 6 hours. One person who was allegedly on that call whispered afterward, "Fifth isn't going after a person. He's going after a legacy." Meanwhile, 50 Cent was spotted in Los Angeles, laughing with his team, sipping champagne like he had just won a championship game. Paparazzi shouted questions at him. "Is this documentary personal? Is this your biggest project yet? Are you trying to take Diddy down?" 50 didn't say a word. He just smirked. The kind of smirk that sends shivers down the spine of anyone who knows what he's capable of. That smirk alone went viral. But the drama wasn't just playing out in public. Behind closed doors, tension was boiling over. According to people inside Revolt, Diddy's longtime media empire, employees were told not to speak on the documentary, not to tweet, not to post, not to even joke about it. One staff member said, "They told us to act like it doesn't exist," which made us panic even more. And the panic wasn't just inside the Combs camp. Big names in the music industry started making calls. Producers, investors, former collaborators. Everyone was scrambling, scared that their names might show up in the documentary. People who once bragged about being at Diddy's wild parties suddenly started unfollowing him on Instagram. One producer tweeted, then deleted, "I hope they edit me out." Screenshots were everywhere within seconds. Even fans were split down the middle. Some were cheering 50 Cent on, calling him the vigilante hip-hop didn't know it needed. Others said he was going too far. But the loudest reaction came from former bad boy artists, people who lived the Combs experience from the inside, and their reactions were telling. One former producer, known for being quiet for years, suddenly broke silence on social media with a simple post. "December is going to be interesting." The post got 200,000 likes in under an hour. But the real twist came when someone claiming to be a former bad boy assistant leaked a voice note allegedly of them, describing scenes that might appear in the documentary. Their voice shook as they said, "It's not just interviews, it's footage. Things that were never supposed to see daylight." The audio spread like wildfire, and before long, YouTube, TikTok, and X were drowning in reaction videos. And just when fans thought the drama had reached peak madness, an even bigger twist dropped, a twist that no one saw coming, according to a source close to the production team. The documentary includes interviews with two major celebrities who haven't spoken publicly about Diddy in over a decade. Their identities were blurred out in early screeners, but insiders swear they recognize the voices. One source claimed, if those interviews are real, this documentary is about to shake the industry to its core. But while fans were screaming online, the emotional meltdown inside the Combs household was reaching a breaking point. Sources say that Diddy had a heated argument with one of his sons after the announcement. Voices were raised, doors were slammed. One insider claims Diddy shouted, "They're coming for everything I built." And his son shot back, "Then tell the truth." But the family wasn't the only one falling apart. Diddy's legal team reportedly went into crisis mode. Attorneys drafted emergency statements. PR teams rehearsed potential damage control strategies. Some insiders even claimed they tried reaching out to Netflix to postpone the release. Netflix allegedly refused. Behind the scenes, Netflix executives were celebrating. They've been waiting for a hit like this, something that would dominate headlines, trend for weeks, and spark endless discourse. One insider said, "December is going to be our Super Bowl. Viewers are going to binge this like it's caffeine." But 50 Cent's attitude throughout this entire storm is what kept the internet hooked. While everyone else was panicking, Fifth was in full petty mode, posting memes, cracking jokes, dropping subliminals, and even teasing that the documentary might include things people aren't ready for. Fans were losing their minds trying to decode his hints. Meanwhile, new rumors started circulating. Rumors that Diddy tried contacting 50 personally to stop the release. One unverified source claimed he tried to reach out, but 50 wasn't picking up. Another said 50 blocked Diddy years ago and never unblocked him. Whether true or not, the rumors fed the chaos. But the biggest emotional explosion came when someone close to the Combs family revealed a shocking detail. Allegedly, the documentary includes a segment about Kim Porter, and that is what made the family panic the most. According to this source, the second they heard her name is in the documentary, everything changed. That's the part nobody wants out. They claim that's what triggered the emergency legal meetings. Fans online were immediately divided. Some said the truth needed to come out. Others said 50 was crossing a line. But the controversy only added fuel to the fire. And as the December release date drew closer, the internet entered a frenzy unlike anything seen in years. Reaction channels started scheduling live streams. Podcast hosts began prepping special episodes. Even people who didn't follow hip-hop drama were now invested. Everyone wanted to know, what does 50 Cent know that the rest of the world doesn't? But the real shocker came after a journalist leaked part of the documentary timeline. According to them, episode 3 is the one that's going to explode the internet. They described it as the episode that will have people picking sides, rewriting opinions, and questioning everything they thought they knew. The journalist allegedly said, "This is not a documentary. This is a cinematic takedown. But while the leaks kept dripping, Diddy's camp kept cracking. Insiders say his house was filled with tension, arguments, stress, and sleepless nights. One family friend said, "They're more scared of this documentary than the lawsuits." And then came the final twist, the one that sent the entire internet into chaos. Leaked clip, only 3 seconds long, circulated online. It showed a shadowed figure saying, "We all knew. We just never said it out loud." In the back, fans swore they heard a familiar voice that sounded like a legendary R&B artist. The clip got taken down within minutes, but screenshots, re-uploads, slowed versions, and edited breakdowns were everywhere. Fans were shocked. The industry was panicking. The Combs family was divided. And through it all, 50 Cent kept posting memes like nothing was happening. And that brings us to the moment where tension is now at its highest. Diddy is reportedly preparing a response video, something emotional, something personal, something that insiders say will be the most vulnerable he has ever been. Meanwhile, Netflix is preparing security for the premiere, expecting a storm of reporters, protesters, and fans. The world is waiting. The clock is ticking. And December has never looked more dangerous. And that brings us to right now, the calm before a storm. That doesn't even feel like a documentary drop. It feels like a countdown to impact. A moment in history where the entire entertainment world is holding its breath. Watching the clock, waiting to see whether 50 Cent's Sean Combs' The Reckoning is just another hit series, or the spark that sets off one of the most explosive industry shakeups we've ever seen. Because no matter what side you're on, no matter who you believe, one thing is crystal clear. This December release isn't coming quietly. It's coming with alarms, sirens, flashing lights, and a digital spotlight brighter than anything that's been pointed at Diddy in decades. Fans are already preparing their theories, their reactions, their breakdowns. Former collaborators are laying low. The Combs family is bracing for impact. 50 Cent is celebrating like the villain in a blockbuster finale. And Netflix, they're sitting back like this is about to break the internet. But the real question, the question you have to answer is this: what do you think is going to happen when this documentary finally drops? Will it expose the truth everyone's been whispering about for years? Or will it create even bigger mysteries that leave the world guessing? Tell me in the comments how you think this story ends. Whose side are you on? What secrets do you think will come out? And do you believe this documentary is justice or revenge? Before you go, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and turn on notifications, because the second this documentary drops, we're going to be right here breaking it down piece by piece, twist by twist, scene by scene. This story is far from over, and trust me, you don't want to miss what comes next.